half. Do you like the way the ball was moving tonight?
Yeah, I thought very unselfish, just trusting the pass, good rhythm, and guys moving well without the ball to create that rhythm.
How does the first one of the season feel?
Well, they keep coming. So, you don't want to feel too good about it, but I prefer that final result better than the first night. So it's good. I thought our guys showed a lot of toughness. We got great performances from a number of people. I thought Julius was terrific, just trusting the pass. When they collapsed on him, he just sprayed it out. And Jalen, huge game. RJ, huge game, all three of them. And then I don't want to overlook the contribution of Mitch. Mitch was, huge for us, huge. So, and then, the bench gave us, Dante got untracked, so we got good minutes there. So offensively, very good. We have a lot of work to do. There's a long way to go. So understand, why we won, and take a good hard look at the things that we got to correct. And then, it's a quick turnaround. We got to be ready tomorrow night. Yeah.
Do you feel like moments like that, it seems like he's kind of maturing?
Yeah, I think so a lot of it is experience, but I think everyone's making a conscious effort of making the extra pass and reading the defense. And so I think when one guy starts to do it, then everyone starts to do it, and then you find rhythm off of that. And, 20 made threes. It's terrific, terrific. And we got to the line a lot. Obviously, we still got to do better there. I'm concerned we've got to make sure we're taking care of the ball. We got to get our turnovers down.
Speaking of that, the final 40-something second hour.
Yeah, just like the same thing. Got to go through it. So that we're dealing with. They actually made the right pass, the right play, and you got to see the ball into your hands, catch it with your eyes, and then we have two on the ball, so we know the backside is easy. So run through the ball, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
You talked about RJ's growing, and I think in the first half there were 3 passes that we might not have seen before. Dante one time inside.
Yeah.
Really nice pass to Nick.
Yeah.
Kind of what you're seeing with him, seeing the floor.
And it's all around. It's not just the pass; it's the movement without the ball. And I think that's huge. I think the cutting is really helpful for everybody, and I think. Julius, same thing. They had really good rhythm with each other, and then the defense would collapse, and then everyone was trusting. There was rotation, and then just hit the open man. The ball will find the energy. We want to play with more energy on offense and defense.
Coach, we talked about Quentin defense pregame. I mean, Trey shot 4 of 16 from the field. Can you talk about the job he did on him?
Yeah, and obviously, I thought some of it. He was in a playmaking mode, and I think, that's what I love about Quentin, and not just Quentin. I thought Quick really battled with him too, and they made him work, but some of it he's missing, shots he normally makes. But you have to have that type of commitment, and it takes a lot of discipline and energy from you also. And so I thought those two guys were terrific. And a player like that just is he commands so much attention that you need your entire team to work at it.
You brought up Mitch. I mean, it seemed like they were trying to throw that entry pass over the top, and he blew it up so many times. I mean, just what you see from Mitch.
Yeah, really. And that's and that's what I'm saying. I think to his teammates, the people in our organization, there's a great appreciation because oftentimes there's not really a stat for that. And it's so vital to your team, and it's that's what makes everything go. So the rim protection, and then offensively the screening, and then rolling to the rim to force the defense to collapse. That's unselfishness, And when you do that, you're making a commitment to the team. So, and I know his teammates appreciate him, and certainly the coaches and our entire organization, front office, everyone, that he has great value.
With Mitch, he played 38 minutes and he only had 1 foul. So can you talk just about the growth of him to stay on the floor?
I think I've mentioned this before. If you went back, 4 years ago to where he was in terms of net rating and all that to where he is today, I mean, it's a huge leap. And sometimes people tend to forget the incremental steps that people make to improve. And that's what he's done. He's become an elite offensive rebounder. Now he's an elite defensive rebounder. He's an elite shot blocker. But he does all the intangibles that help you win. And so, you can't say enough about him. It's all the dirty work.
There were so many.
After the first game, Jalen, you don't see nights like that from the bottom. Comes back with the same career high points. Expected.
Yeah, and again, I thought, like, the thing that I loved about it was they did it together. And it was mainly, Julia's creating offense, RJ creating offense, Jalen creating offense, and so there was a good rhythm there. And so sometimes you can beat them with your scoring, sometimes you beat them with your passing, sometimes someone gets a hot hand, whatever it might be, but that you're prioritizing winning and you're sacrificing for the team and you're putting the team first. And so I love the threes that Jalen took. I thought they were great rhythm threes. The ball was in the paint, kicked out, great rhythm, or it was drive, pass, good rhythm on that as well.
You see a common theme on what's giving you guys the turnover issues?
Well, it was a high, late, and I always say turnovers fall into one or two categories. Usually, it's too much one-on-one or it's risky passes. In this case, like we'll look at the ones late, we're trying to anticipate what the next play is, so we're taking our eye off the ball, and you can't do that. You got to catch with two hands, you got to run through the ball, and just, and understand the intensity of the fourth quarter is different than the first three quarters. But it's still going to be, when you get two on the ball, that's what you want. It's easy offense.
You guys were like whipping the ball around a lot. It's follow-up.
Yeah, Fred's he's always going to test you. What do you got? One more.
I want to learn. You guys were whipping the ball. Bondi's protesting. You guys
Where's
were,
Bondi? Okay.
You guys were like whipping the ball around a lot
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
You probably had a total number of passes as a team that was higher than whatever your
Like I know you're counting passes and all
Well,
that. I'm counting wins.
That's
all right,
fine.
So
I'm just curious. The more, the more you move the ball, usually the turnovers correlate with that. Is that something that?
Well, it depends on what the strengths of your team are. There have been plenty of teams that have been really good that haven't been high assist or high pass. So it's like, what is I believe we had, what was it, the third or second best offense in your offensive rating, maybe the fourth in history, something like that. But I know there's always room for improvement. But, so if you're getting fouled a lot, you're not going to be a high assist, But I'll take the ball movement, I'll take the ball going in, I'll take the winning. At the bottom line, I want to know, do we score more points? I don't care if it's high scoring, low scoring, medium scoring. We just got to have more points than they do at the end.